If boredom breaks it, it wasn't built. You love the spark. Everyone does, but sparks pretend to be fire. Fire is repetition that eats fuel after the music stops. Authority doesn't come from moments. It comes from hours stacked beyond the point you wanted to quit. Past the yawn, past the scroll, past the second coffee. That place is where names gain weight. Boredom isn't the enemy, it's the gate. Stand there and your mind will bargain. New tool, new playlist, new plan, all cheaper than the next honest set. Skip the bargain. Do the set. You keep waiting for passion. Passion is weather, form is climate. Climate is built by small, same daily, same start, same first move, same finish, done, not dramatic. If boredom kills your routine was theater. If your craft needs hype, it won't hold the middle. Hype starts, hunger repeats, policy delivers. Here's the mechanism. Novelty spikes dopamine, attention scatters and loops, stay open, identity thins. Repetition calms dopamine, attention deepens and loops close, identity densifies. Choose the chemistry that makes your word heavy. You think mastery is variety, mastery is fidelity. Pick the narrow path with consequence and stay until it's yours. Switching costs more than it pays, the tax is trust. Yours in yourself and the room's in you. Build for weather you don't control. Tired mornings, noisy rooms, bad moods, mechanize the first inch and the last inch. Ritual in, checklist out, debate kill starts. Leaks kill finishes. If boredom breaks it, it wasn't built. Test it. Can you write a tight page on a dull Tuesday? Can you train with clean form when no one's filming? Can you hold the boundary when you're lonely? If not, it's cost you. Authority is minted where you repeat without witnesses. Your nervous system keeps score. After empty effort, breath climbs and eyes flicker. After honest repetition, breath drops and the gaze steadies. People can't quote the research, but they read the posture. Stop entertaining yourself through the work. Work through the boredom into the work. 10 more quiet minutes on the real thing beat an hour of energetic improvisation on nothing. Speak in numbers. 4 deep work hours, door close. 5 sets full range, 2 pages clean. Numbers anchor, adjectives float. You don't need bigger goals, you need fewer leaps. No glow in bed, no notifications in the hour that builds the thing. No yes without capacity. Policies are pre-decisions that protect you from your weakest mood. Respect follows proof, proof follows completion, completion follows repetition, repetition follows a schedule you can keep when you don't feel like it. That's the whole chain. Boredom is also a filter. It reveals whether you want the title or the task. If you can't love the repetition, at least honor it. Honor looks like showing up when it's dull and leaving only when it's done. Cold logic. A practice that dies at boredom isn't a practice. A man who needs novelty to move can't be relied on. Reliability under boredom becomes authority under pressure. Feed the furnace, not the feed. Close the door. Touch the same paragraph you touched yesterday. Touch the bar the same way you did last week. Touch the code, the strings, the soil again. Let the repetition do the teaching that motivation never could. Your circle will try to spice it up. Decline the spice. Spice hides the signal. Signal comes from clean reps and clean silence. Raise the floor. A steady floor beats a heroic ceiling. Floors make lives, ceilings make stories. When you miss, return. Not penance, return. A perfect return beats a perfect streak. Return is how the body relearns trust. If boredom breaks it, it wasn't built. Build it. Brick by brick, hour by hour, receipt by receipt, until the work survives your mood, survives the weather, survives the noise, and stands when you are quiet. Speak less, promise less, deliver exactly. Guard the gate of boredom and walk through it daily. Rule your hour with simple law. Let repetition turn heat into form, form into proof, and proof into a presence that moves rooms without asking. Walk the path with steady steps. Let everything else rear end.